So today we are talking about vertical and adjacent angles. First we need to review our angle names. Less than 90 degrees is acute, 90 degrees is a right angle, more than 90 but less than 180 is obtuse, and we've got straight angles also, which are formed by two line segments that are connected in the center, and that is 180 degrees. So adjacent angles, they share a common side and they share a vertex. And by vertex, I mean this point right here. That is the vertex of the angle. So in this case, we've got 1 and 2 that are adjacent, and 2 and 3 that are adjacent, 3 and 4 that are adjacent, and 4 and 1 that are adjacent. They share a common side and they share a vertex. Vertical angles, they are formed by two intersecting lines. They are opposite angles. They're the opposite angles that are formed by those two intersecting lines. So 1 and 3 are vertical and 2 and 4 are vertical. The special thing about vertical angles is that they are congruent, and congruent means equal or the same. So 2 and 4 have the same measure because they are vertical angles, and 1 and 3 have the same measure because they are vertical angles. We mark congruent angles by this arc here. So because these have one arc, that means they are congruent to each other. And then these ones have 2 marks, they're congruent to each other. But 1 is not congruent to 2. That's why they don't have the same number of arcs in them. Alright, so we're going to name a pair of adjacent angles. There are lots of adjacent angles in this picture. I'm just going to tell you a few. We have got FBA, angle FBA, and angle ABC. You'll notice when we name angles, we name them in order and the vertex is always in the center. We could have also named this angle ABF. It is the same thing. Alright, vertical angles. They are formed by two intersecting lines. So we're probably not going to use this line right here because this is a line segment and not a line because it's not going that direction forever, right? So we're going to use this line here and this line here. So our vertical angles are going to be this one and this one, so angle FBA and angle DBC. And then we have got this one, angle ABC and angle FBE. Alright, so I want you to tell me whether these angles are adjacent or vertical. So we're looking at these two. They are not next to each other, they don't share a side, they don't share a vertex, but they are opposite angles formed by two intersecting lines. So these two angles are vertical. And X, because they are vertical, they are congruent. So X equals 70 degrees. In this case, we have got adjacent angles because they share a vertex and they share a side. This one is 31 degrees and this one is X plus 4 degrees. I know that the two together are 90 degrees because of this red box here. So I can actually solve for X by going 31, which is the first angle, plus this angle here, and that equals 90. So I can combine my like terms. I get 35 plus X equals 90. And when I subtract 35, I get X equals 55 degrees.